Everybody, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get back in here. So special thanks to Craze Banana for sponsoring this. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. Set that up. It's $3 an episode.
Shall be a warning. Today, you live on the trail.
Apprentice Wizard's good, if I had any magic. Okay, so we took care of that. Got some Death Jack, Sons of Sigmar, okay. Public Order, Bailiff, okay.
Every last beast.
So again, we just want this guy to be as tanky as we can make him. Alright. Got that. I mean, the blue is nice, but there are a lot of things that we want right now. Like, I'm just kind of already committed to this with the crossbowman, and he's very, very good with huntsman. Oh, we do have best of the best also. +2 for all units. That's handy. And then this this double shot here, if we can ever get to a barracks, which maybe on Thraxlon soon.
The scouts shall never fall. Marcus Wulfhart. Traitors always get found out in the end.
Piercing shots, Prayer of Anathrema. Okay, I guess we'll... During forest battles, a lot of this is not forested though, this is jungle. So that's why it gets a little weird. Terrain is jungle. So it has to be forest, not jungle. So it's a really awkward skill.
Rumors say that this one is rotten.
Alright, I guess we'll go with Fleet Finger.
Marcus Wulfhart. Engage targets.
Kill them. Yeah, you can email me
To the
at
fray.
thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. I can give you a timeline. Set it up for you.
I've no time for human baggage.
Let's just take the money.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Or you're welcome to come by the stream and ask about anything Total
Let's
War
go.
related, or make a request as far as campaigns go. Total
Marcus
War related.
Wulfhart.
If you want to donate or anything like
Hunt
that, please let
them
me get
down.
it. Okay, thank you.
I've got your backs, so watch mine. The Emperor grants this pardon. Step to it.
Agent Plucker. Okay, it's good for flying units, I guess.
Mission accomplished. Marcus Wulfhart. No time to waste.
Okay. Make some money
We
off of
are
that.
vanquished.
We're losing 5 per turn because of other. Yeah. Do I want to try to grow this out or not? I mean, it's only 550. Yeah, I would like to get this to tier 3 so we can eventually put a barracks on it.
Show me the accused.
Which way is faster, I wonder? Probably this way, I'm assuming?
March
know.
on the witches.
But yeah, I'm happy to discuss anything that you want to discuss.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Alright. That's only for huntsmen, though. We do not have a lot of huntsmen right now, so... Upkeep reduction for archers. Yeah. That's great. Campaign movement and casualty replenishment's huge.
Traitors always get found out in the end. Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Oops. Defense. Okay, we've got that.
Marcus, another trophy for the Hunts Marshal.
Okay, then we're getting this. missile strength is probably where we want to be. You don't really want to get the growth in the public order or the income stuff until you get a lot of property. So like maybe 3 or 4 provinces. You just really want your stuff that's putting up the numbers, right? That's going to be the heavy damage dealer. Outside of this, the infantry getting the armor and the leadership is pretty big early on. But I think after that, just whatever is going to do the most damage, whatever's going to rack you up 200 or 300 kills, you need to,
Well done, comrades.
give them more power. Try to make your powerful stuff even more powerful. Get that snowball rolling. Alright.
Foes to track. Come in peace and let us chew the fat.
It's just not happening. It feels like a lot of... They have made the diplomacy a lot harder. Wow. Okay, so he's just hanging out over there. Alright.
Give me a reason not to put an arrow between.
Not yet. Alright, now, it's been a little while. Let me just check really quick. I don't know if this is going to be fully updated. They probably don't update this stuff. They might. But just to try to see the numbers again, what's up here. Okay, so fire, this is still really strong. I think they nerfed this a little bit. I don't know if they nerfed the damage on it or what. Maybe the tooltip on the wizard has it. So we kind of have to decide what we want here. So beast is 6 for that. And Flock of Doom is one of the best spells in the game. Now, is that consistent with what it says up here? So 6. Sorry, I should have scouted this off stream probably, but I'll walk you through what my thought process on the magic here. Okay, so it still is 6. Upgraded is 12 for 14 seconds. And that has really long range of 300 for just basically point-click AoE cannot miss. Extremely powerful. You can get a Manticore, which is very good at helping you deal with lords, sieges. Like, Manticores are very strong. Flying, terror-causing, just really good units. This is a little disappointing. It's not that great. They did lower melee attack now, so it's not just for range. So the minus 24 melee attack for 40 seconds is, you know, respectable. The speed's actually pretty good, honestly. At 200 range, the speed's actually pretty good, the speed reduction, because that means we're going to get more shots in with our artillery and all that stuff, and that makes them a lot easier to kite if we're running around with, like, outriders and stuff. So that's not too bad. Physical resistance speed. This is okay for, like, getting flanks with your cavalry and stuff like that, because speed does translate into charge damage. I don't know the exact formula on that, but it uses real physics, like the weight of the cavalry plus its speed at the time of impact, so that can be good with cavalry. This is historically not that great. It is kind of expensive. I don't know, maybe it'd be okay against dinosaurs. Probably not that great. So you're probably, but you don't need every spell to be great. That's the thing to remember with Magic. You really just need 1 or 2 spells that have good utility that you can spam, because you're just not going to have enough mana to use everything. So Flock is really strong. The armor and base weapon damage is pretty good too. For 8, it's AoE. Pretty good, just front line. You know, can be pretty solid. And then what else do we have? I know we have fire. They've added more schools of magic over time. Now, fire, like, this is very strong on large beasts. We don't really have a lot of that, but, like, maybe on demigryphs. You could actually put this on, maybe you could put this on the paladin, just run him up front, just have him face tank a bunch of people and throw that on him. So it's pretty good on like single entity units. Fireball's basically worthless. I mean, it's cheap. It does some damage, but you don't want to do it that much. Now this is really solid. This adds... Okay, they've nerfed this, I think, or it's just maybe an SFO. It's a lot stronger. But you've got 44 seconds of basically 30% extra damage. The big thing that I mentioned earlier when we were talking about the greenskins is it adds magic damage and fire damage, so that bypasses all physical resist, and also anything that has like regeneration. It's weak to fire is going to be weak to this. So, so it's weapon damage and missile damage up a little bit. Now, Burning Head, historically, this has been in contention for most OP spell in the game against low-level infantry. It's a wind spell, so you can throw it. Now, it does sway a little bit. It doesn't go exactly where you tell it to, but it's pretty close. Has a pretty slender hitbox, but it just annihilates everything in its path. Now, I think they nerfed it on this patch. But it also lowers leadership, so it's really, really good, especially against low-level infantry. And then you've got, you have to be careful because that can hit your own people, though. Piercing bolts, major magic damage in an area. I've never been super impressed with that, but it can be useful. And then Flamestorm is good on sieges. It just moves randomly, and it's a pretty slender hitbox, but it'll melt even like really heavily armored stuff. It can be pretty decent, but usually with this, you're going to be spamming Burning Head. There might be some situations where you use Flaming Sword of Ruin, and then you just spam this on your lowest level unit. And then Life Magic, they've nerfed this over time, I believe. Yeah, it's only a maximum of 4 targets. Restores, it tells you how much it restores now, which is nice. 672, so that's a total of like 2,400 health restored if you hit it on 4 people. I believe Flock of Doom, I don't remember the exact damage. I think per like unit that you hit, it averages like 1,800 or something. So even if you only hit 2 people with Flock of Doom, it's going to do more damage than this does, probably, on average. So back when this could hit like a lot of different units, this was probably better, but they're similar in cost. But this is going to be better against beefier, more armored, heavily armored stuff later on. This is pretty decent. I think it used to give more armor than this. Maybe not. I think this is the same. On SFO, it's a little different, but that's good. You know, it just single target tanking. Shield of Thorns, weapon damage, physical resist, 22 seconds. Is kind of expensive, but what does that even give? Oh, extra weapon damage. It's okay. We're not going to be winning a lot of fights with our weapon damage, though. Probably just going to be artillery and cav. Regrowth. A lot of health back, which is nice. Up to 2,000 health and a lot of vigor. Very expensive, but can be good. And then this, I wish it would tell you how much per second it does. There's websites you can go to that'll tell you that stuff, but basically stationary Vortex. It's decent. What else do we have? Shadows is worthless. I'm not even going to look at it. Light is bad for single player. Maybe in multiplayer it's good. Oh, you do have death magic. So Shadows is bad. What is... Okay, Amethyst is death. This I don't think is good. Celestial's like not terrible. Dang it, I wish I could like zoom in and just get to the one that I want, man. Okay. So Thunderbolt's bad. It's like Chain Lightning is extremely good if you have like large beast units. Like if you were playing Lizardmen or something, Chain Lightning's extremely good because you can just throw a Stegodon in there and just Chain Lightning and it'll just melt everything that's around it. But with our, we don't really have that. You could do it with like a steam tank maybe, but I mean, I guess we can get a steam tank early if we want to, but I don't think that really fits with what we're trying to do. It's great on sieges too, but this is a pretty good debuff. Lowers armor and melee attack. A lot of the Lizardmen, Chaos, stuff like that's going to have a lot of armor, so like higher end units, so that's not as useful. It's okay. Wind Blast is okay. Harmonic Convergence is an okay single buff. Now, what I'm interested in here with Amethyst Wizard, I'm trying to remember just how good some of these things are, because it's been a little while. since I've looked at this. So you still get power recharge, and this was the OG like really OP spell, like back in when the game released, School of Magic. Like Spirit Leech was just really powerful, and so was Fate of Buna. Now they have, and this is point click damage, and I think it does a lot of damage. I feel like this was the highest like battalion single entity damage in the game. So it's good at just like singling out stuff that's kind of strong. And you have Purple Sun, which isn't as powerful as Chain Lightning, but is pretty good and does the same type of thing if we do want to do that type of strategy later. Great on sieges. If we have a siege tank or something, you know, it can be pretty good. It disrupts formation, so does Chain Lightning. So if they're all kind of clumped up, you can use this on them, and it can be pretty effective. 30 armor and weapon, so that's just like Midnight Wind, or very close to it. Base weapon damage. Causing leadership debuff, and I think you can overcast that, which could actually be pretty good if we weaken people a lot with our artillery and then follow it up. Follow it up by hitting their leadership. Then we might just make a bunch of them run. Spirit Leech is very good at helping to take down lords. So usually, like with Death Magic, you're just kind of spamming Spirit Leech, and this is pretty good for making units just run. When they start to get kind of low on leadership, you can just give one of your units terror. We don't have a lot of terror as Empire, so it'd be kind of nice to have something like that. So with some factions, it doesn't matter because you have so many units that cause terror anyways, but it can be good with Empire. Dropping the leadership, that. So it's got a lot of utility to it. This can be good at taking on like elite units like, you know, Temple Guard, or I don't think it's as good against Saurus, but so that like Death Magic is good at just sort of making stuff break, and then point clicking, dealing with single like really problematic units. I mean, you can Spirit Leech like Stegodons and stuff like that too, which is helpful. So it's like, do I want to spam? Do I want a Manticore, which is pretty good? Manticore, is that Manticore going to do more damage than Spirit Leech though? It's gonna, it costs like twice as much. I don't remember how much Spirit Leech does. I think it's like 1,300 damage, so it's probably like 4 or 5 Manticore hits. I think I might just like Beast Magic more. That speed debuff, that's pretty handy. 2 Manticores, and then just Flock spam. That's just so good, man. Like, unless they've nerfed it a lot, 300 range for just like huge damage. Like, that works so well with artillery, and I think it works pretty well even against armored stuff. It doesn't say the damage is reduced against armor. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this, and then this can just like fly around and just harass too. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with that. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Hasselhoff, I like it. Aldolphus Hasselhoff.
Who seeks my power? Who seeks my power? Marcus Wulfhart. Agreed.
I mean, I guess we might as well just... We do need to fight a rebellion one of these turns. Let me come right here and see.
Man. Battle wizard.
I mean, I guess we could just try to fight through it. Just buff it up. Okay, so what do we want here? Let's... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bit much.
Marcus
Cut one of
Wulfhart.
those. Oh, come on, guys.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Cut one of those, and then I'm gonna put him in there.
Come forth.
Oh, I guess we can't do it this turn.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Then I want to hire, like, probably... how much is this? 233. Oh, it's only one turn on mortars. Huh. Okay. I can just get rid of these. Just all of them? I think so. I mean, yeah, they are cheap, but I'm looking for power right now.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Yeah. These are just way better, I think. Okay.
Marcus
And then,
Wulfhart.
yeah, we can put him in there next turn and go somewhere.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Then I guess... how's this looking? I guess we have growth in there. I mean... could put the public order in there too. What are we doing next? Are we taking out sacred pools or what? Like... Temple of Kara? I mean, these guys are
Marcus
a little
Wulfhart.
out of there. Or we could just come over and just try to make a move on him. How strong is he right now? Oh, he's pretty strong. But
We
we might be
are
able to do it.
the best.
Let's go ahead and upgrade this. We might be able to secure this now. Okay. And then I guess we can get... I know I just built this a second ago, but I guess we can go ahead and get rid of that and put in a public order building.
The Empire.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, he's already running all the way down there. So it's a tough call. I think fire is legit, beast is legit, death and life. I think they're a lot closer than they used to be. It used to always just be like fire, fire, fire. But I think some of the other stuff has been buffed. Especially that movement speed on beast magic.
Speak.
I don't
but
think it used to
wary
always
of
be
what
movement
you
speed.
say.
Or no, maybe it was
I
movement
speak
speed, but it was
for the
never
Empire.
melee attack. Okay. Dastin. I don't remember how strong he is. I know Gentleman Jenkins is like level 35 or something. These guys don't usually...
Never.
He's 36, that's not good.
I'll ignore that.
Oh, he's 21, he's 36. Usually they don't come ashore and sack you. He might come over and sack this, and that would make me very sad.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Oh wait, what is this? Oh, that's an interesting one. Ambush defense chance. Okay, sure.
My arrow flies true.
Now these guys are plagued up, which is not great, but oh, they're really weak. Maybe we could just go ahead and clean this up. This is part of some kind of quest for me to take this too. All right, yeah, sure.
Unflinching. We are the best. Marcus Wulfhart. Wizard. Marcus Wulfhart. Increase the pace. Hovering ground. Good. The treasures are mine.
All right. We could actually get 2 wizards if we really want to like level them up, but all right, let's get that and try to just buy some time over here. We can take off the taxes if we want to, but
They will be judged.
yeah, we need to get that dwarf in this army. Yeah, artillery is just strong as hell. On almost any faction, rushing artillery is usually a pretty good idea. Well, that's not any faction, but most factions, the artillery is extremely good against infantry. So So, and that's a lot of what you're going up against. What? Noble plot. What is this? Rebellion? Wait, why? Black Spawn? What? Why?
Magic.
Oh. Okay, so Altdorf doesn't like us, so they basically hit our public order really hard? Is that what happened? Is that an event? Huh. Well, we did help fund some kind of rebellion. Can we get there in 2 turns? That is kind of annoying. Alright, well. God, they're gonna be mad if I run through that. They already really don't like us. I guess we'll just run around this way.
Let's go! Marcus Wulfhart.
No.
Okay, yeah, he just declared war and he's running the other direction, so hopefully he doesn't come at us.
Tools of judgment ready. My deeds are legend. Mark, look out.
Okay, they are not sieging it yet. So I cannot attack them yet. But they are
Marcus
growing a little bit
Wulfhart.
stronger.
All right. Seek, destroy.
Dang, they're leveling just running around. There's
For
being
the
so
Empire.
much.
I've no time for human baggage. Onwards, man!
Well, okay, these guys are coming over here now. I was about to say, well, they haven't taken back the property from these rebels yet, but they're about to do it. And then these guys are really weak, so I need to take advantage of that. And these guys are
vanquished.
preoccupied messing with it. Why is there this plague just everywhere? Okay, these guys are holding their own against Hexaodl. I don't know how they're pulling that off, but...
Marcus Wulfhart, Captain of Scouts.
Alright, let's see. Form. Oh, wow. He gets a griffin? What? What? Since when do the wizards get griffins? Wait. Like flying griffin or... How much are these again per? Maybe I get 2 wizards.
tuggers.
Just have one leveled up for the next one. I mean, they're not that expensive. They're only $275. I could get a death wizard. So this one would be good against single target. And the beast wizard would be good against most other things. I don't know if that's entirely necessary. Maybe we just get a bunch of amber wizards and just keep spamming Flock of Doom. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, if he gets a griffin, that's a flying, I'm pretty sure.
Captain of Scouts.
That just by itself, something that costs like 300, that's a big flying lord thing. have so much artillery. I think we just need to start going gunnery. It's going to be such a huge boost to DPS.
Marcus Wulfhart. Move, comrades!
Alright, and then over here... I mean, I guess we just get a public order building. I don't know, or a money building, but we really probably need public order. And we need to start thinking about, after we finish this, getting, like, maybe this, just for the 2 extra public order. Or get to the replenishment plus public order. That could be pretty good, too. But we can start thinking about a little more public order as well. Okay. Do that. Running.
Beast wizard.
And I don't know what we take out, but we'll figure that out next turn. I guess just maybe a swordsman. Don't want to get rid of one of these elite halberdiers. 60 defense, jeez. Does he have steel tech as an ability?
Shaman.
He does. I don't know how much it costs to try to steel tech.
On the hunt!
Maybe I could just steel tech on people. 454. Might be worth it. I could just use this guy's just to spam steel tech. Anyways, okay, I'll go ahead and do this. How much time we have? We still got some good time. All right, I'll be back in just 1 second while the intern's going here.
I trust no man. Tools of judgment ready.
Sorry about that. Had to look in on something. Okay. Did we get the dwarf yet? Oh, I forgot we have to put a dwarf in the army too. Huanto. Defenders of the Great... Oh, wait. What is this? Northern Spine of Sotek. Okay, yeah. So we just want to go, like, right here.
Step to it. I lie, what can I do?
Okay, this...
Who disturbs me?
might be a few too many heroes. Might be a few too many heroes.
Marcus Wulfhart.
I lied, what can I do?
But the fact they can get on those griffins, and if I do need a second army, like just being able to just say, oh, here's a level 20 beast wizard, you know, would be really nice. Oh, increased mobility looks delicious. What all you got?
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
12% damage. Is that for all missile units? I like that. 120 armor. 8% ammo. Okay. Skaven gets like... oh, it is 20%. I was about to say Skaven gets like 20 or 40%. 8%. Reload fire. Okay, so I think he's just like the dwarf hero. It's been a while since I've played dwarfs and gotten one of these guys, the engineers. 10% range. And then extra powder. Yeah. Very good for our type of army. And the fact that he can even like face tank if he needs to and mix it up.
What?
Pretty nice.
We are the best.
Okay, so let's go this way.
Time to
Oh,
move.
where's... okay, so there's the story for him. Engineer. And then what does he want us to do? Obtain timber and iron. And you get some extra damage. And wow, that's really nice for spells. Why does a dwarf have that? That's extremely good though. For helping out our wizards. Alright, and then
Marcus Wulfhart.
he can come over there also.
Aye, laddie, off we go. The Amber Order. Leaving.
Oh, they're just coming straight for us. All right.
No greater marksman.
That is forbidden.
Well, they might be able to hit us up this turn. We'll see. Wasn't expecting that. I guess I should have scouted first, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Block army for an extra 15% scavenge. I guess we'll just go ahead and start getting some of this stuff.
Now,
Okay, let's start rolling back up here.
where heretics lurk.
And how strong is Skrull? He's probably pretty strong, alright.
The men are key. How about a drink before we get to proceedings?
Not possible.
Ooh, I don't like that. That's a lot of hexalotl. Where's... Yeah, they're pretty strong. Alright.
Horned rat provides.
They can just do block army as well with the secondary wizard. It is kind of coming back to bite me. I forgot we had to put the dwarf in there too. Elector pledges aid. Okay, nice. All right, leadership. 1,000 gold. Okay, Amber Trance. Hostility decreased. Why? All right.
Marcus Wulfhart. The rumors say that this one is rotten.
I don't know if that applies to artillery or not, but probably should. Okay.
Can't be done.
God, that many bats. That is so obnoxious.
My arrow flies
I
through.
mean, we should be able to just... They don't
Don't
have
be a
much
fool.
HP. Yeah, we should just be able to flock of doom and get them, but...
On the hunt.
Okay, I guess we can get rid of one swordsman and put the dwarf in.
Fearless. Fall in.
Master Engineer at your service.
No greater marksman.
Because he can kind of, like, tank some of the stuff. It's like 5 heroes, though.
Girl calls to me.
It's not going to end up very well for us. Alright, let's take him.
Marcus Wulfhart. Do your worst.
Really? Alright, let's see what they got.
I've got your backs, so watch mine.
We don't have flock, I don't believe yet. We need to be level 3 before we can get it. But I mean, we should be able to melt almost everything with this artillery. Kalara is... she's not the most powerful out there. The paladin has his place, and then the dwarf is like... The dwarf's the best, I think. And then the paladin is respectable just to be able to tank stuff. Because you really don't have that as,
By Ulrich's wrath!
It's not quite in range. Okay, we gotta get a little closer than that. That's a little too close. Okay. I think that's right. Yeah. The bats, again, are gonna just really annoy us. Now, where are their little... Didn't they have some bloated corpses? Where are those? Okay, there's one over there. We gotta keep an eye on that. There's one over there. I know I'm gonna forget. Alright, so we'll see if we can bait
At your service!
the bats to come over early and mess with us.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Outriders!
Well, it really does say they have 240 ammo.
Sigmar calls!
I am Fury!
Marcus Wulfhart! On the hunt!
Protector of the forest.
So we need
Battle Wizard!
her to sit back here for the extra damage aura.
Amber Wizard!
Paladin of Britannia!
I don't think they had any large units, so that's not going to matter too much.
Ready! Ready for war! For Helgenhammer! Fight for France! For the Warhammer! No lingering! Hunt battle! Locked in! We serve France! Yes, General! Quick march! Formation march! Quick march! Yes, General! To battle! Marcus Wulfhart! Ready to engage! For the Helgen
What is doing so much damage?
we obey!
And my boys here.
Halberdiers! Ready! Rebels aim! We're ready! For the king! Now! Go!
Where's the thing?
No lingering!
Where's the little,
Moving now!
the dude?
To battle! For France! Your orders? Ready! Ah! Get them! Weapons prime! War! For the Emperor! Go! Swordsmen! For the twin-tailed comet!
Oh my god, why are these taking so much damage? Let's go. Run, 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 run.
Great swords! Quick march! Ready! Sigmar! To battle! Marcus Wulfhart! To attack! Paladin of Britannia! At once! Attack! Go!
Here's this guy.
Tracking! Swordsman! Missiles ready, my friend! Halberdiers! Yes, General! Go!
I had to intercept it with my homie there.
Out! Legendary Paladin! Annihilate them! Sigmar, preserve us! Go! Prepare for combat! Moving now! Yes,
Dude,
sir.
I don't know
Quickly.
what wiped them out so hard.
Go! Sir! Yes, General! Yes, sir! Quickly! Mortar! Go! Yes, General! Taking position!
These bats, though.
Ready! Wild destruction! Sigma! Take the ground! Marcus Wulfhart! Outriders! Quickly! Quick march! The Empire endures! For the Warhammer! For France! Sigmar guides us! We serve the Emperor! Halberdiers! Attack! Sigmar guides us! Sigmar commands!
Until the proof!
Bowstrings hooked! Destiny! Fight!
These bats, dude.
Withdraw! Prepare for combat! Prepare for combat! For the twin-tailed comet! We serve the Emperor! Hellstorm rocket!
Bats are absolutely brutal.
Sir! Get that quickly! Taking that position! At speed! Yes, sir!
I don't know where they are. I don't know what happened to my cannon. These guys. Okay.
Moving now! No
Okay. Whew. That was kind of spooky. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, that many bats are just obnoxious. Was that a mortar team? What is that? Hand cannons. Okay, I needed to focus those more. These little bomber things, though, man, they came out of the woods. They're just lighting us up. I don't know what destroyed these so hard. It must have been this gunnery mob. But the bats, they're just so disruptive on that back line. Should be fine. We have a decent chunk of replenishment.
Another trophy for the Hunts Marshal.
Your deaths shall be a warning. I've no time for human baggage.
Yeah, these dudes just got straight neutralized, though.
Today, you live.
Covering ground.
Oh my gosh. So much public order.
Traitors always get found out in the end. Loyal
There we
or
go.
not, they'd better fight.
That's what I'm talking about. That's going to help out a ton. And then here.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Huntsman of the Empire.
That is forbidden.
The Amber Order.
Not enough warpstone.
Marcus
Alright, so we're
Wulfhart.
going to come over here, I guess.
Move, comrades.
We can try to ambush them. If they're just going to, like, beeline straight for me, we could just hide here and just replenish and get an ambush on them. I mean, we should be at 100%, right?
Marcus Wulfhart.
Yeah, 100%. We have so many modifiers.
The
Okay.
Scots shall never
That's all
fall.
good. That's all good. A lot of
Marcus
public order.
Wulfhart.
Let me...
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Clever. Research rate. Okay. Melee. And then...
Mission accomplished.
I thought we got another thing that gave us, like, a lot of...
The rumors say that this one is
agitator, sure. Amber Trance, okay.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Make sure everybody's got the agitator.
Loyal or not,
So we got like 50
they'd
of
better
them.
fight. Traitors always get found out in the end.
Sure. One more public order. Alright. Should all be good. Still working on our artillery. Okay. Now,
The nation calls.
as far as the skills go, we have artillery here, and then get rally next time. Artillery Master. His reload time, wow. Ammo, reload, and missile strength. That is extremely strong. Because these things are going to level up super fast, especially our Hellstorm rocket battery. I think 545 damage.
I trust no
That used to be a tier 5 unit too. And then they dropped it down to tier 4. Is the Hellblaster volley gun, I think used to be tier 4, I believe. Or maybe whatever it's called. There's one that's like a chain gun kind of thing. So they wounded me? Oh, they've ambush failed. Tribute. Sure. Whoa!
Zultma!
Where did he come from? He's at war with me, right? He just came in out of nowhere. Really? Of all the people he can fight, he's still coming at me. Alright, well. What do we got?
I always get
Hunting
my target.
pack. So
Wulfhart!
he's probably going to go for this. Now, what else do we have here? We have a great cannon, which I don't think we need. We do have another huntsman if we want that. I'm not entirely convinced that we do.
Winds of good.
You know, as much as I want this guy to be a thing, I just...
A trusty comrade
my
for
army
now.
right now, I just don't think I can do it. So I might just have to chalk up the mistake and just get rid of him, because I'm just not...
Untamed.
We just have too many
Only the
heroes.
dedicated.
Like, we just don't have enough beef in this army and too many utility units. So I think I'm just going to have to chalk it up to a little overly ambitious, kind of a waste of a couple thousand gold, but I'll just cut my losses while we can get it. I totally forgot we had to make space for the dwarf.
One wrong move
And we just can't afford to spam spam heroes on him either. Okay.
Step to it.
And that has a really close radius.
Marcus Wulfhart. Watching, waiting.
So he might go for Chotek here. If he goes for Thlekwan, I don't think he can hit that in one turn. He might if he has some big dinos, but hopefully he doesn't, and he'll go for this port, this tasty looking port. Okay.
It is time.
Yeah. This time we have 53. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there, and then this will guarantee we get a pretty good start, or fight at the start of the next one. Okay, so it's going to be a bunch of ambushed Saurus. They only have 2 flanking units, so hopefully we're going to be able to light them up with between our Outriders, and we get some extra infantry here. But between the Outriders and our artillery, this is kind of what our army's built to beat. Now, we are dinged up, especially on the Outrider front. But we should still be able to do quite a bit of damage. And we do have not upgraded Flock of Doom. We at least have normal Flock of Doom here, which is going to be very good against this too. But, I mean, you can't underestimate these things. They are very, very strong, Saurus are early on. So, anyways, we'll get back to it next time. So, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com if there's some personalized content that you would like. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day.